Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Good to see you back. In this video, we learn that how we can refine the incidents email that we will be receiving from Microsoft Sentinel. So let's start. Let's click on Microsoft Sentinel. Click on the Sentinel that we have created. Let me hide this. Scroll all the way to bottom. Click on Automation. To create a playbook, click on Create. For this lab purpose, we'll select the second option, which says Playbook with Incident Trigger. Let's select that. We'll be creating this playbook in our resource group RG01, and it will be saved in Australia East region. Let's give the playbook name. Okay. We don't want to save any of the diagnostic logs in Log Analytics workspace, but if in case you wanted to do that, you can click on the checkbox and then you can define and then you can select the Log Analytics workspace where you want log data to be saved. Let's uncheck that. Click on Next for connections. It will use Microsoft Sentinel's system manage identity to establish a connection with the playbook. So click on review and create, and let's create this. So here we can see that the incident trigger playbook is created now, and it has taken us to Logic App Designer page. So here we can see that once the Microsoft Sentinel incident is created, then we need to define what will be the next step. So to define the next step, click on plus sign, click on add an action. Let's select send an email. Expand this, scroll down and select outlook.com. Scroll all the way to bottom, and here we'll select send an email version 2. Here we need to define all these parameters. So we wanted to send an email to a user. We need to define the subject name. So take an example. We also want to give information of the incident title. So we can also add the dynamic content. So let me add some of the dynamic content here. Let's say we'll search for incident title. Click on that. Now for the body, what we're gonna do? Well, first of all, we'll say that we want incident title. Okay, here we have it. We also want incident URL. Let's scroll down. So here we have the incident URL. We need body. We need information of object. Let's see if there is any other parameters that we can use. I guess all these options are sufficient now. Now, probably the next step, what we can do is that let's refine the email which we wanted to send. So here, let's go to the very top of the email and we'll say incident title. Hit enter. Here we'll say incident URL. Okay. Incident body. Object. So that's how we can define our email. And what we can do is that let's increase the font size. Let's make it, let's say 24. We'll make it bold. Let's define the same for all other titles. 24. Let's make it bold. Okay, it looks good. In terms of importance, we'll say that it is high. You can define other parameters also, such as from, CC, BCC, attachment, or reply to. Now, I guess it looks good. So if in case you wanted to add other parameters or some other content to your email, you can do that. But I guess for this purpose, this looks good. Let's save it. Okay, so it is saved successfully. Now the next step, what we need to do is that we need to add this logic gap, the playbook that we have created, to the analytics rule. So for that, let's go back to our Microsoft Sentinel. Select the Microsoft Sentinel. Let's hide this. Scroll all the way to bottom. Click on Analytics. Now let's do it for this last rule, which is for sign in. So the query that we have defined for this rule is that whenever the signing rule has a result type of 50, it will create an incident, which means whenever a user tries to log into Azure portal, but the credentials are not correct, in that case, it generates a result type of 5016, what I recall, or 50216. So which means every time a user pass on the wrong credentials, an incident will be created. So let's assign the newly created playbook with this incident rule. Click on Edit. Click on Automated Response. So now we'll click on Add. We'll give it a name. When incident is created, the action what we need to do is we need to run a playbook, and from the drop down we can see there are two playbooks, but the first one is the old one and 02 is the new one that we have created. So let's select 02, click on Apply, click on Review. Validation passed successfully, so let's click on Save. Okay, so the rule is saved successfully now. Okay, so now let me go back and try to log in with the users to Azure portal by passing on wrong credentials and see that what all incidents are getting created and what all content we're going to receive in the emails. So I'll pause the video and we'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, friends, I'm back. So what I have done, I tried to log in with some of the users by passing on the wrong credentials, and because of which some of the incidents were created, and we can see that those incidents has initiated a playbook, and as per the playbooks, we have received this email. Now, if we see the content of this email, we can see that it talks about the incident title. Here we are also getting the information of incident URL. So the best part of incident URL is that we can simply copy this URL. We can go to the new tab, paste the URL, hit enter. So it will take us to the page where this incident is explained. So here we are on the incident page where we can see that what exactly this incident is all about. We can click on that. Here we can see detailed information about the severity, about the status, and we can see detailed information when exactly it was created, when exactly it was started. So all that information is what we can see from this incident URL. If we go back to our email, now if we scroll down, this is the incident body where we can see detailed information about the workspace info. We can see the subscription ID. We can see the resource group name. All that information, what we want is available in this email. So now if we think that this information is too much, then we can refine the logic app where we are defining the dynamic contents, right? So if we scroll down here, we can see some more information about the object. Even in the incident body, we can see information about the severity. We can see the title. We can see description. So all that information is available along with the timings. Even out here, we can see information of incident URL also, which means just one incident body is more than sufficient to have all the information available. We don't need to define the incident title or the incident URL separately. We can just define the incident title or incident body, or as per your requirement. There's a long list of dynamic expressions what you can define. So as per your requirement, you can modify that and you can use all of them or any of them. I hope you have enjoyed this video and you have learned something from this video. If you like this video, then please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel. Bye friends, keep smiling and have fun.